So how did Green Earth Worm Farms, right? How did
Mhm.
the idea start for that?
I actually read a article in the Houston Chronicle
Mm-hmm.
about 11 years ago where I was trying to get healthy. I was really overweight. I was over 300 pounds at one time.
Okay.
And I was also thinking of something that I could do, you know, with my spare time.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this article about how great raising worms was,
Mm-hmm.
how it was a business of the future. And I'm always been, you know, I always had a garden.
Mm-hmm.
I've always, since I was 9 years old, I've been planting things.
Yeah.
So I figured, hey, something that can help me, you know, grow my plants better.
Mm-hmm. Maintain them.
Yeah, not use chemicals, but actually use, you know, organic things.
Stuff. Yeah.
And I could sell. Well, I wasn't thinking of selling the worms at the time. I
Yeah.
was thinking of selling the worm castings because that was the saying that would be a business for the future.
Okay.
So that's how it got started. I looked it up. I said, oh, that's something I can do in my spare time because I was working as a restaurant manager and didn't have much time left over.
Yeah.
So I started that in my garage here in Potranco when we lived there.
Okay.
And it's been almost
Potranco-
10 years since I've been doing it.
Potranco, like the street
The street
in San
Potranco.
Antonio.
Yeah, we used to live off of Potranco.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I used to do that as well. Oh, I used to live by there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
No, it was a very nice neighborhood, but I couldn't.
His dream was
The backyard was like you open the door and you had like
Yeah.
20 feet.
Yeah.
You know, that's
And
very
this is much better too.
compared
Yeah.
to all my homes that I've been,
Mhm.
you know, pretty. I've had areas where I can plant. My Bovine house was huge, had a huge backyard. Also the one in Houston. So anyway, that really got me hooked because I was saying, you know, this is something I can do and I can do, you know, even when I retire because I was already thinking, you know,
Past that point.
yeah, 10 years I'll be retired and I want to really get into gardening and I really want to do, you know, a lot of the things that you can't do when you're working, you know, 50 plus hours a day. So this is, to me, this is my little paradise. This is what I
This is
always
like your
wanted
piece,
to do.
almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. And then you said that you kind of started around like 9 years old. So
Yeah, my
how
mother
did
gave
that
me
start?
some seeds. I put them down, and then
Yeah.
when I saw the plants grow, I was hooked.
Okay.
I've been every place that I lived on. I had even in an apartment. I used to have, you know,
Really?
pots and stuff with
Okay.
plants. So
Gotcha.
it's always been something that I wanted to do. But as you can see, you know, it's getting better.
Yeah,
And the reason
it's
is
very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been learning a lot because one of the things I'm really interested in, and people say that you couldn't do it in Texas, is agroforestry.
Okay.
So I want to make a sample. I want to show people what you can actually do
With agroforestry.
with agroforestry, or you know, it's just an amazing way. To me, it's a more natural way. I have another garden on that side where I, you know, beds and stuff. It's not productive like this is.
Okay.
This, I can grow melons, I can grow watermelons, I can grow
Your produce.
all sorts of things. Even though you see it's so much stuff there.
Yeah.
Light still gets through to the tomatoes.
Of course.
It still gets through to, and I keep shopping it because shop and drop is one of my practices right now because the soil here, as you can see over there, it's just compacted, you know, sand. It's basically rock.
Okay.
You can't take a
necessarily
shovel.
plant there.
Yeah, you can't take a shovel and make a hole there. So that's why I got everything in raised beds, and I'm chopping and dropping everything. So if you want to go, we can go walk around so you can start seeing what I'm talking about.
Yes, please.
And of course, my worm area is over there. Where I
Okay.
grow my worm farm.
Gotcha.
It's one of the components of this. But and also, I'm trying a lot of tropical things that I didn't think they can, you know, grow here well. This is a red banana. She's Actually, she's in the shade, but she's growing well.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yes.
And do you have like a particular like favorite that
Of tropical plants,
Yeah.
papaya.
papaya?
One of my
Gotcha.
favorites. We eat a lot of papaya, and I'm trying, but I get papayas, and then the winter comes, and
And it, yeah,
it kills.
I can only
But
imagine.
that's why I'm thinking that's going to be a micro,
Climate.
an area, microclimate,
Okay.
where the more plants that I put in there, the
better?
least, yeah,
Okay.
the least likely some of my tropicals are going to die, because the micro climate actually holds more heat
Oh, okay.
than just planting
So
in
it gives
rows.
them a little bit more life. Like
Yeah,
lasts longer.
it really does. These are my
He builds biomass with other plants.
yeah. But you see this?
Mhm.
This has only been a year since I started this, and the soil is already looking 10 times better. These plants are, I've been here 3 years.
Mhm.
Actually 2 years. I keep moving them around. This is where they're going to stay.
Okay. And then you were talking about the winter. Like how do you sustain that whenever that season? I know it doesn't last long here in Texas, right? But
Yeah, no, we have a greenhouse. We
Okay.
take a lot of our sensitive plants and we put it in the greenhouse.
okay.
I'm gonna right now I'm in process of tearing it down so that excuse me. I know. But
Sorry.
let me finish.
Okay.
I'm in the it's over there on that side. I'm in the
Okay.
process of basically I'm gonna tear it all down and rebuild it.
Okay.
Because the way that it wasn't built to be a greenhouse. It was built to be like my shop, and
okay.
it's not
Gotcha.
doing good as a greenhouse. I have to completely redo it.
Reconstruct it.
Yeah, and make it because the moringa, that's that semi-tropical plant, but she's fine here. The mulberry, as you can see, this one right here. Mulberry will stick here. So a lot of this, but like my Meyer lemons that in Houston survive outside, they're not surviving here. So that's why I keep saying I'm going to build more and more of a microclimate.
Gotcha.
And she was pointing out to these guys.
Yeah, I was about to ask about that.
Yeah, no, these guys are the best pollinators. What you see here, right now there are not a lot of butterflies in that, but sometimes you see this whole thing cover.
Okay.
It brings the bees, it brings the butterflies, and beneficial insects. It's just a beautiful plant.
Yeah.
And
Very
it's,
pretty.
yeah. I try to go everything with a purpose.
Yes.
That's a purpose. This has a purpose. The purpose of this one is just to bring the
As we can
butterflies,
see, Yeah.
bring the pollinators, so that it's always constantly we cut the flowers, gets more flowers, and more pollinators come in.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it always keeps growing.
Yeah,
Yes.
and it's either everything is here. It's either a fruit tree, which I'm not planting that many. I had a couple of years ago. I had a lot of them, but a lot of them died. So I figure what I've been looking at this research is to get trees that are going to be beneficial. So I got a lot of beneficial trees. I got a lot of support trees
Gotcha.
first, and then you plant
Gotcha.
the fruit trees that you run. But
So at first it's the beneficial one.
first is the beneficial. You got to start with beneficial. This right here,
Yeah.
this is called Napier grass.
Okay.
Okay, this is one of my beneficials. I have it everywhere, and it'll seed itself. Next year it'll be more and more. This one is chop and drop,
Gotcha.
and it grows so fast. Is they call it elephant grass because elephants do eat it in Africa.
And what is the purpose of this plant? What are the benefits for the garden?
Well, this one just builds soil.
Okay.
Okay. I see.
Everything here is either support plants are basically plants that grow
Help
really
kind of build the
fast
base. Yeah. Of the soil.
and just build the mass, the
Okay.
soil mass.
Gotcha.
See, I do a lot of chop and drop.
Yes, I can see that.
I'm constantly cutting these plants. when it gets cold. They came out in like April 15.
And it's already pretty
They'll
big.
grow to 18 feet. And those are also chop and drop. And we also drink the tea. It's very beneficial. It is the world's, as far as the tree, it's the world's most nutritious tree. So
Wow.
that one is just, there's another plant that's called stinging nettle. That's the most nutritious plant. But as far as tree, that's the most
But which one is this right here?
This is a mulberry.
Oh, mulberry. Okay.
The mulberries are little, they look like blackberries. Oh, is it kind of like that? Yep, right there. That's one of the fruits.
Oh wow! I'm so excited.
You see them over in other areas?
Yeah, they're starting off with
Yeah, it'll give me, it should give me fruit twice a year,
okay.
but they've just been here 2 years. So, you know, we're seeing what it actually do. I'm gonna try to keep it low. These guys in India and all that, they grow 30, 40 feet. So I chop everything around, you know, after June 23rd. I try to cut everything to keep it
Kind of
keep
lower.
them smaller.
Yeah.
And here you'll see, this is one of my favorite plants. But this one, Mexican sunflower, I got these from Steve. And anywhere with this, it doesn't matter if it drops on cement, you'll get a plant.
Really?
It is just,
It just keeps coming.
it goes everywhere. But I have I'll show you the other ones that are they're actually, the flowers are sterile, so you can only grow it by stem. So you cut a
Okay.
little piece of stem, that's growing. I found a red banana there. And also I cut these down and I put them in the ground also to build.
Biomass.
Okay.
Biomass.
Got it.
Castor oil, yeah.
The only thing about castor oil, these guys are very poisonous.
Okay.
But once you cook them,
It's a whole different thing.
it's fine.
Okay.
Once you cook them, you can extract the oil from it, and you know it's very beneficial.
Oh,
People use it on the skin. It's good for the liver,
Okay.
all that. But it's
But you have to know how to prepare it. That's
yes,
for
Yeah.
of
sure.
course. Gotcha.
yeah, the seeds themselves are poisonous, so
Really?
I don't let the dogs.
The
or
dogs
anything
get
come
near
out
it or
here.
anything?
Yeah, cats are very susceptible to chewing on those. So.
But the flowers
But we don't
are
have any.
gorgeous and they
Yeah,
are
they
very
look very
popular
nice.
as an ornamental for
Okay.
landscapers.
Gotcha.
This right here is a cantaloupe.
This one right here?
No, the vine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and just I had a lot of cantaloupes. I walk around here and I just find them everywhere. So.
And which ones are those right there?
This right
yeah,
here,
yeah,
that's a sweet potato,
Okay.
but it's a red. Inside is red, and they say it's not very tasty. I grow a lot of the other sweet potatoes, so I haven't tried that one,
Okay.
but hopefully soon. That is my lime tree.
This guy right here?
Yeah, I keep moving it because it doesn't. This is the third place that I put it.
To try and grow more?
Yeah, this year is growing more.
Okay.
The other thing is the cold kind of kills it, so I'm going to
Okay.
protect it better. I'm going to leave it in the ground, but I'm going to protect it better. This here is a Cavendish. It's a dwarf banana. So I'm going to have to thin it out a little bit.
This one's
so that
very
they can
big
go.
compared to the other ones.
Yeah. No, but this is the one that you get in the supermarket. Cavendish.
I see.
That's another mulberry. I got dwarf mulberry and I got everbearing, which is the one on the left over there. Okay, like I said, these plants, that's an apple. That's an apple tree, but these plants are everywhere. I'm gonna eventually, in about 2-3 years, when the ground is so rich,
Yes.
I will start, bringing other plants, blackberries, blueberries.
Is that how long it
Things
usually
like that.
takes for the?
Well,
Like the
it
ground or the
depends.
soil to
If you
get rich?
start with a soil, that's halfway decent,
Yeah.
it doesn't take as long. But this was rock.
Gotcha. So it's gonna
Basically,
take a much
I'll show you an
longer
area where you
It's-
can see it's only rock.
time. Okay.
It's not very, as far as you could call it soil, it wasn't. It was dirt. This is soil.
Yeah.
That was dirt. Okay, you can see the jungle in here. Okay, this is a plum. She's doing good. I'm gonna chop it up so that she goes to
It's
the
okay.
side. And more mulberries. This is the one I was talking about. This one is a Mexican sunflower, but this one only grows from the stem. You have to cut it, the stem.
I see.
I should cut them into pieces about that big.
Mhm.
And once you cut it, you can just stick it in the ground. Fertile soil, stick it in there,
And it'll
you'll
do
have
its
a new
thing?
plant.
Wow.
So you can actually control this one.
Okay.
The bad thing about that one, you cannot control. And as you can see all the way in the back over there, that's the third type of Mexican sunflower. We'll see that one in a
The
minute.
orange ones? Is that?
Yeah, the orange one's all the way in the back. But let me show you out here. I'm building another bed. This eventually...
Baby, can you go through here? Are you going to go through there?
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
Just be careful with the vines. There's watermelons and stuff everywhere.
And how, I mean, obviously you've been doing this for a long time, so you can differentiate which one's which.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess how long did it take for you to know that? Or how do you even...
Well, no, I just...
Because like a person like me, I wouldn't know what's the difference. You know?
Well, I really tried to inform myself before I started doing this, because I want this to be, like I said, I want people to be able to come here and look at this and say, hey, I can do this on my
I see.
property.
Like an inspiration
Yeah.
as well.
Because
Influence.
it's in there, it's a lot cooler.
Yeah.
The thing about San Antonio is that you can't grow anything because it's so hot.
Mhm.
As you can see, that's not.
As
I
hot.
can grow tomatoes in there during the
Yeah.
The scorching
the
sunlight and
very, very hot seasons, during July and all that. They'll still grow in there because they're getting shade all around.
Yeah.
yeah.
They're getting,
From other...
Filter sunlight.
plants. Yeah.
but they're also getting shade.
Shade as well.
You know, a lot of the plants, they say full sun, but they don't say San Antonio full sun.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's different for
This-
sun, yeah.
This sun here will kill a lot of things.
He's been developing his local ecosystem,
Okay.
where all of this is almost self-sustainable by applying
Awesome.
all his
All the plants.
practices.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
You see right here, this is my newest bed.
Okay.
And then from here, I'm just gonna go straight.
Keep expanding.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna do, because that's the east, that's the west. I like doing beds from south to north.
Okay.
So because in this area,
Because of the
when the sun
sunlight.
is coming around,
Mhm.
it'll get the whole area
Gotcha.
the best way.
Compared to
Right.
going elsewhere.
If you're going east, then they're only
it's gonna
you know,
get
east,
partially.
east to west,
Yeah.
they're not going to get sun.
Okay.
You know, a full set of 5 to 6 hours of sun.
Gotcha.
So the best way to go is this way.
Are you going back
As you
over
can see
here?
some of these, but this was the frame. Not yet, but
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I've been pushing. Yeah, be careful. I got melons and stuff. See, like these are plants that I'm really trying to grow. And you know, here in Texas, they're not supposed to grow well, but they're growing here. This is a plantain. I have it in here because I'm probably going to put it in the greenhouse.
Mm.
But plantain, very hard to grow in Texas.
Okay.
Guava. That guava is the white guava. This is the strawberry guava. That right there is yucca.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Cassava. First year that I actually can grow it.
I like the stems as well.
Yeah. That one is peach and pea. Also stable because it's a nitrogen fixer. So it's a stable for this kind of forest.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It actually, what it does is in the root system, it has this little, I think they call it naturals. Basically, it's bacteria that traps oxygen.
Okay.
So when you cut it and you lay it down, that oxygen transfers to the other plants.
Wow.
So it's
okay.
a oxygen fixer is an amazing plant. So here I have this is a strawberry tree. I just got it. And of course, one of my favorite plants to chop and drop. And she needs a little water.
Which one?
This is a eucalyptus. This is a blue gum eucalyptus. So it's really good. And these right here I grew from seed this year. They're limes.
Just like the other one.
No, but these are Mexican sweet limes.
Okay.
They're kind of round.
Mm-hmm.
And you go to a Mexican store, they charge like $2 per lime.
Yeah.
So I figure I
But
grow.
you know the eucalyptus, when it grows, the leaf turns almost white and the blooms are so good.
Yeah, but that's the eucalyptus over there. This
Okay.
is a different type.
Oh, there's
This
two
is-
different types. Okay.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
that's eucalyptus. There's
Various.
hundreds.
Yeah. I can see
So
that.
does this
They're all-
one
they're all
blooms
different.
too?
Huh?
Does this one change the colors, the leaves as well?
This one, it should, but the main thing with this is I want to grow it so I can replicate
and
it
drop
to
it.
Gotcha.
duplicate it. So that's why I have it in a grow bag. Grow bags, I used to think that they were not good, but for this kind of things,
They're great.
oh, they're awesome. They are they don't rot the roots, you know. And I put plastic on the bottom to hold the water, enough for it to suck it back up. So there's another yucca right there, cassava. That stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
Those are pumpkins.
Wow.
And I have, I've already harvested 2 or 3 of the big ones. So, and I had weed and, cover crops. I put cover crops here during the winter time when a lot of stuff dies. The wheat, that's really good. Clover, I do red clover, wheat, I cover crop so that I can chop it. I let the weeds grow during the spring, and that's also chop and drop. So, and the weeds here, they grow
Yeah.
huge.
Okay.
So they have a lot nutrition. Okay.
I like how a lot of it.
I mean, the main. I come through here and we spread. Well, when I harvest the worms, all that stuff that's left, I come in here and I spread it around. That's going to give the soil life,
Okay.
and then all that nutrition is going to maintain it because you can feed your soil.
Yes, of course. Sustain it.
That's why I have chickens. All that manure from the chickens also comes in here, and also helps feed the
plant.
manure. Chicken manure and worm castings are great
Really?
together.
Okay.
To grow little plants, to grow, after you grow the plant, you transfer it. That's the best way to fertilize it.
Okay.
Not
It is
organic. It's completely organic. The chicken manure I age about 6 months, and then I mix it with the
worm casting.
worm castings, and that's what I use as soil.
Okay.
And the plants just.
And
grow
the
like crazy.
worm castings, do they also get aged, or is that just a different process?
that's a different process. He will
What
tell
do
you in a
mean they
minute.
get aged?
Oh no, because I know how you said like the chicken manure gets aged. Is that what you?
Oh
said?
yeah, that one
Yeah,
gets
yeah,
aged. No, well the process. I mean, it takes to get worm castings. It takes almost 9 months.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
If you really think about it, it takes quite a while. Yeah, this is mulberries are everywhere. Like I said, that's the one that I like because I'm only growing it from the stem, and
Yes.
where I put it, it
It
stays.
stays. Gotcha.
This right here was probably 9-10 feet tall. All these yellow ones. So chop them, drop them. They're coming back now. But
And these are still the Mexican sunflowers?
this is the yellow Mexicans. Those over there, you see all the butterflies and everything going around. That's also a Mexican sunflower, but that's the orange one. That one doesn't grow as tall.
This is
As you
another
can see in the
walkway
heat, it kind
through
of
the garden.
they're not looking as pretty as they were 2 weeks ago. That was
Okay.
so beautiful 2 weeks ago. You guys want to go another road? Down another road?
That's totally up to you.
Oh, yeah. Let's go down this way. We can do the other. Yeah, we do. Okay. Another plant that I really like chop and drop is the canna. This is a peach. I'm growing in this area.
Oh, are
I'm
these
having
the
a hard
canas?
time.
Oh, wow, look at this beauty.
So I have it there.
Sorry, these are the canas, Christian.
Dug it up. Don't know why. I put chicken manure on the bottom. Almost destroyed it, but I think he's coming back. That's turmeric. And the one over there, I had a cricket take out the big one, but left me that one.
Wow.
It ate it from the bottom and it broke it. It looked like this one, but it ate it from the bottom and broke it. Loquats, the bad thing about loquats is they flower around November, December. And if
Even
you know,
spring.
the flowers in January, February is if we get a frost, then the flowers fall off and we don't get any fruit. That's the only bad thing about that.
Okay, this is another fig.
Chop and drop cannas are amazing. They grow very fast. Chop them, you drop them.
Yeah.
This right here is fig. These are mission figs. So yeah, you can see them here.
Do we have fruit?
They grow here. I gotta thin it out a little bit. Last year I can get 100 figs a day. And she makes this great candy with it. So.
Do we have figs on this one?
Yeah, they're all down here.
Uh-huh.
You can see them there.
Okay.
Okay. There's a lot of figs in here. I'm just gonna, the ones that don't have figs, I'm gonna thin out.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, tomatoes, they still grow in here. Let me see, I see something. See that?
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
I mean, most people don't have tomatoes now. Well,
Yeah.
you're in the...
What is this? I'm sorry.
All right, careful. I had a huge watermelon here. I just harvested.
Right here?
Right here. It was about that big. One of the huge ones. As you can see, there are cherry tomatoes on the ground. But this one, it'll keep going up and it'll give me tomatoes all the time.
This one is what?
What do you call that? Persimmon.
Okay.
And I went ahead and I chopped all the top off last year. Brought it all the way down because he had a fungus.
Oh, wow.
And this year it doesn't.
And whenever you see that type of stuff, you have to like immediately.
Yeah, what I do is I take all the branches, all the leaves and all that, I put them in a bag, throw them out.
Gotcha.
And then I spray it with, soap or vinegar.
Okay. Because I'm assuming it could affect other like nearby plants.
Yeah, it can, but I'm trying to say. And it gave me persimmon.
Moringa tree.
Year before I had a lot of
Look at the
persimmon.
height.
But last year because of that, the fungal disease, it didn't do anything.
And how would that look? Like, does it just start on one leaf, or it starts on like a branch? Or stem?
I'm